Yo, what's up guys, it's Melontosh here, and I am back for another Pokemon Showdown Live in the SuMo OU tier. There is of course a suspect test for Dugtrio, as you guys, if you guys didn't know, or as you probably did know. Dugtrio is being suspect tested in the OU ladder. I haven't been laddering at all recently. I just haven't really had the time. Been playing about once a week and recording, and that is about it. So last time you saw it was actually with that Pincer team. I've actually got a team that was probably one of the first teams I built for SuMo, except for I did it a little bit. I had a few matches with it, and there was definitely some massive flaws, and there still is some massive flaws. We've got a Life Orb, Protein Greninja, an Assault Vested Tabu Koko, a Choice Scarfed, a load of Ninetales, with the Hail, of course. So we then have a Slush Rush, a Lowland Sandslash. We then have a Leftovers Buzzhole, and then we have a bulky Mega Aerodactyl. So with that, we can find ourselves a new match. To be honest with you guys, I'm not really too sure why Dugtrio is being tested over Tapu Lele. If I'm not completely honest with you, I'm not too sure why that's the case, but it is the case. I haven't been playing for a while, so maybe there is a more obvious reason that I'm missing out. But the first team we're going up against is the Kingdra, the Dusclops, the Salazzle, the Absol, the Leafeon, and the Hitmonchan. No, Hitmonlee, sorry. Very bad. Bruce Lee, he kicks, whatever. We can see that this is low ladder. Hopefully it's Mega Absol. I'm going to take a look, have fun. I think I'm just going to lead with my Tapu Koko and get a Volt Switch off. He doesn't have a ground type, so that's good for me. As he's going to actually lead with his Leafeon. I actually think I'm banded, like physical. Yeah, I am indeed physical. Not banded, but you know what I mean. I'm physical with the Assault Vest, so I'm actually going to go for the U-turn here. And this should do some decent damage. It does indeed do some decent damage, so I'm really sure what he's going to go for. If I'm honest with you, I'm just going to go into Aerodactyl. I know Leafage will be neutral, or X-Scissor will be, you know, fantastic for me. I don't know why I went for X-Scissor, as I do resist it. Let's go for Rocks, because that would be great just for wearing down the Dusclops and the Salazzle and all that jazz, and not having a Kingdra come in at full health. It's just that Stealth Rocks are nice. He doesn't have the best Aerial Ace switch in. He's probably going to go out into his Dusclops, I'd imagine. I mean, actually just go straight out into a Salazzle, which again, I'm not sure why. I'm going to fire off an Aerial Ace, see how much this thing can do to me, but I am going to outspeed you. There we go, and that's going to do over half, so it's fine. If I had Freaking, I'm going to resist a Sludge Bomb as well, so this is it's different. It's different. I'm just going to fire off Aerial Aces. I think I'm just going to talk to you guys for a bit, because I haven't really been able to play. He's going to switch out into his Dusclops. We should eat this up, actually. It does indeed eat this up, so I think a Wisp is going to come my way, so I'm just going to go into my Greninja. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm not really sure why Dugtrio is being suspect tested above the I don't have Dark Pulse. Wow, okay. Let's just Hydro Pump. Okay, so I'm not really sure why he misses Toxic, that's fine. Why Dugtrio is being tested over the wow, I got a crit. Over the Tapu Lele. Maybe it's because Dugtrio is just trapping Tapu Koko. It's trapping everything at the moment. But I mean, maybe he's scarfed. Maybe he's not. He's not. God damn it. Maybe it's because Dugtrio is just trapping all the fire types and making sort of like making OU not fun. If we look through OU, I mean, cool. Let's just let's go U. If we look through the OU tier, I guess, maybe. This is me just trying to figure it out. I'm not really too sure. I guess it can trap. I mean, it probably gets Aerial Ace, so it can probably track Formosa and Buzzhole. It's not going to outspeed than Formosa, though. Heatran, Hooper probably can do quite a lot to it. Jirachi. I mean, I'm not really too sure. Maybe it's just making unpleasant things. I know people have been using Magnezone as of late. Why has he got Brick Break? I don't know. I know people have got Magnezone are using Magnezone as of late, but maybe that's why, because Magnezone really helps with Katana and stuff like that. So then you can't really run Choice Scarf Magnezone when someone's got a Dugtrio. So if they run Dugtrio plus Katana or something like that, it becomes very, very mean and not very fun to go against. That would be my guess, maybe. As I'm kind of hoping, because I don't know how long this suspect test has been going on for. So maybe it is the case that I'm not really. My commentary has been dreadful. Maybe it's the case that I'm not really going to be able to face good people, because I kind of thought that it was pretty early on, but I'm not actually too sure. I think that was a while ago that I thought that, and I thought I should do a recording with it. So it goes out into the Salazzle. I'm just going to go out into my Aerodactyl. So we're going to try and 6-0. Let's try and preserve the 6-0. Why would we not try and preserve the 6-0, you know? You know, do you know? Because I know that you know that I know that you knows. And the thing is my team is really has many holes. Really has many holes. Did you also know that I got an A star in English? Did you also know that I'm a liar? So I'm going to go ahead and just win this match hopefully here. We're going to see if it is indeed Mega Absol. Like I said, I want to preserve the 6-0, so I'm going to be sneaky and go for a roost. Because he can't really knock me off. I ain't going to do that because I'm a Mega. So it's good times all round. It is good times all round. I went on, basically, I got something to show you here. I was doing my assignment. He is Mega Absol, which is nice. He went for the knockoff, which is also nice. I'm just going to aerial ace him. I was doing my assignment, and I'm the biggest procrastinator that I know. That's unlucky for him. I literally am the biggest procrastinator I know, and I ended up buying Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Which I don't really do. I don't really collect them anymore. Let's get another match. Oh, hello. Hello, where did that come from? I don't know which one it is. 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 I don't know which one. Yay, there we go. And I ended up buying an Elemental Hero one. I wouldn't normally have just bought it. Normally I would just look. But I love Elemental Heroes, and I just think that it's awesome. So there we go. And now I've downloaded Duel Links, and I'm playing that, and it's good fun. Fantastic. So right, I'm just gonna lead Ninetales. Lead does decently well against this whole team. I don't know if Persian's going to be able to take this very well, and if not, I'm not really sure what he can do to me, so I'm just going to fire off a Blizzard. As I am going to outspeed, that is going to do a lot of damage, and I'm going to get the freeze, which is really quite bad for my opponent. His only real switch in is the Showdown, so I'm just going to switch out into my Tapu Koko and get a U-turn off. Because I don't really want him going out into that Rotom applying pressure, so that's good for me. He's going to get frozen solid, and that is just, he's not having a good time. He's not having a good time. So now I'm going to U-turn here. I'm kind of hoping that he goes out into his Rotom right meow, but he's going to decide not to, which is definitely a good play for my opponent. I'm going to go into my Greninja, try and get that Volt turn core going. He doesn't have anything that's going to outspeed my Greninja, so that's good fun. Unless he goes out into Rotom, then I know it's Scarf, in which case I can just switch into my Tapu Koko as it's Assault Vest, so that's good fun. I really wanted to get Greninja and Tapu Koko in. There we go, so I know now that you are indeed the thing with the stuff. You are Choice Scarf. So there we go. That's information. That's good information, because Rotom Heat's probably the biggest threat to my team, while Greninja is probably the biggest threat to his team. Also, Alolan Ninetales and Sandslash. Oh, pretty big threats. So he's going to go for the trick, actually, giving me the Choice Scarf. Now he's Assault Vest. Now this is just wonderful. This is just wonderful, because, wow, that was horrible, and I'm very sorry. He can't burn me, so I'm just going to Wild Charge here. And just get damage off on something. I don't think he's going out into the Vileplume, because I can just capitalize on that really easily with my Ninetales. He doesn't really want Ninetales switching in for free. And he's being Assault Vest means that he may be able to live a hit from my Greninja, but he can't Will-O-Wisp my physical attackers. So, and you would think Aerodactyl would be able to beat it, but I'm bad. I think we need to get Rocks up, because that will really pressure it, and it doesn't have recovery now because it's got an Assault Vest. So that's going to be the game plan. If I should outspeed him, so I think I'm just going to go out. I mean, he's probably going to Volt Switch, actually. So I just went for the Wild Charge. Of course I did, because I'm not a bad player. He goes for the Overheat, and that is nearly going to kill me. But I will take damage on this thing. I'm just going to go for a Wild Charge. I will take getting damage on this thing, as he's going to have to get Overheat again. And that's going to put him in a very bad spot, because what I can do now is go out into Buzzhole and just set up a substitute. Because I know he's going to outspeed me, but he's basically got Zilch for my Buzzhole right now. Not Zilch for my Buzzhole, he's not going to be able to do Zilch to my Buzzhole right now. Like, literally nothing. Literally jack shooter-wooter. He's going to Volt Switch, as he is, of course, Assault Vest. I'm going to go for the sub. And I don't know what he's going to go out into. I guess maybe his own Buzzhole, which could be a little bit boring. There's the Vileplume. That's cool. I hit this thing neutrally with my Leech Life and its stab, and I get health back. So he goes for the Sunny Day. Holy smokeronies, the plays. But unfortunately, I'm going to be able to Civic here, and I could have just gone out to Ninetales, got my Sun up, and taken out with the Blizzard. But this Leech Life is going to come through. That's cool, though. I like seeing that stuff. I do. But it's got to work, and I don't really see that working ever. Vileplume's not bulky enough. So he's 100% going for the Overheat. So I'm just going to go out to my Aerodactyl here. There's the overheat. I do kind of eat that up. I really feel like I can take this thing on, so I'm just going to Mega Evolve and get my rocks up, because that limits his switching. I can only switch in 2 more times then, and that's a good thing. And he's going to go for the Volt Switch. There's the Volt Switch. I should eat that up. I do indeed. I almost went for the Roost, but I didn't. Out comes the Gigalith. Lovely. Okay, so right here I'm just going to roost up so I can take hits on that Rotom, and he can't just fire off overheats. As he's going to get his own rocks up, I'm absolutely fine with that. And now I'm just going to go out into my Butthole, because I should be able to take any hit this thing wants to do. Unlike Greninja, can't really take the hit, and I need Greninja around. So he's going to go for the Heavy Slam, not really too sure why. And that kind of tells me I'm going to see if he has Stone Edge, and I'm going to sub up until he misses one, maybe. But I feel like Gigalith could take a Hammer Arm most likely. Although I am a Buzzhole, you know, I am a Buzzhole, but I'm not like invested in any way. So I'm going to go for the sub here. He goes for the Explosion. So there we go. Sub was a nice play. Sub was a very nice play. And he's a little bit in trouble, so we can't go out into his Rotom. He can't, because Sandstorm plus Rotom are going to take him out. He's got Sandstorm plus the Sunny Day, which is meh. He goes out into his Kingler. I'm just going to Leech Life. If he's got Aerial Ace, he doesn't. He's got Crab Hammer. I'm going to live that. This Leech Life could do a lot of damage. Not enough to where another Crab Hammer isn't going to take me out. So another Crab Hammer will take me out. Which is unfortunate, but I don't really need this thing, so I'm just going to go for another Leech Life. He's going to miss the Crab Hammer. There we go. Not only are we low ladder, but I'm literally hacking the living days out of my opponents. Literally no joke. I'm literally just hacking them all day. So now he kind of has to go into Rotom. I'm going to go ahead and win the battle, and let's see if we can get ourselves another match. This is awesome. These have been quite quick matches, I feel like. So we're probably going to have 5 or 6 rather than the normal 3 or 4. As Shiny Decidueye is looking pretty kind of funky. Pretty kind of funky is actually the new English language. Anyway, there's a Tapu Lele. Sorry you guys had to hear that. I really tried not to make that sound. Psych. I think I'm just going to lead Coco. Actually, no, because he can just lead his Lando. So let's lead Ninetales, as there's the Jirachi, which is really bad news for me, because look at my team, and how do I take on Jirachi? And do you know what the answer is? Is I don't. I'm going to go out to my Buzzhole, because I'm pretty sure he's going to Iron Head or U-turn, not go for the Zen Headbutt. And if it's not Scarfed, it means I should be able to take it on with my... I don't have Dark Pulse. I really need Dark Pulse. Why do I not have Dark Pulse? Okay. So either we forgot U-turn or Gunk Shot. Let's have Dark Pulse here. Dark Pulse. Okay, lovely. Now we're done. He goes for Iron Head. I'm going to eat that up. Can we not see leftovers? There's no leftovers, so we see that you are most likely going to be Scarfed, but you also could not be. So now what are you going to switch in here? Probably Lando. Most likely Lando. Almost definitely Lando. You're switching in Lando. I'm actually going to put a double out into my Greninja, because I should be able to outspeed the Lando, kill it with an Ice Beam, and if he goes for Zen Headbutt, then it's not going to affect me. So I'm going to put double out into Greninja. He goes out into the Tapu Lele. That is interesting. So this is why I have Gunk Shot, hey. So let's get rid of U-turn. Although U-turn is amazing, but I think Gunk Shot does a little bit better. Hydro Pump. Cool. Okay. So here, he's probably going to be Scarfed. I think I'm just going to go into my Tapu Koko to find out if you are indeed Scarfed. Get rid of that Psychic Terrain. He goes for the Moonblast. That's going to do 55% with the Assault Vest. And I'm pretty sure that you, sir, are Scarfed, sir. So let's U-turn on out of here. As he goes out into his Jirachi, that's going to take super effective damage. No, it's not, because Steel Resist Bug. Of course it does, Melon. You're a silly Billy. I wonder if this Earthquake's going to kill. I wonder if this Earthquake's going to kill. Actually, look at his team, and Sandslash is looking funky. Sandslash is looking funky. So let's go into Sandslash. And let's just fire off an Earthquake. Let's fire off an Earthquake. I'm Life Orbed. I've got 502 speed, so I can outspeed base 100. If Lando comes in, then that is brave. A soldier, that is very brave. Same with the Decidueye. His team literally gets wrecked by this Sandslash. So I'm going to try and win with a load of the Sandslash. That is kind of the general gist of this team. I'm going to Earthquake, take out the Jirachi. Here we go, Sandslash. Here we go. He's going to go ahead and forfeit the battle because Alone with Sandslash is too strong. What is going on? Oh yes, I remember. Alone with Sandslash is just too strong, man. It is just too strong. Literally wrecked his whole entire team. Okay, alright. What we're looking at here. Righto. Okay, so we've got oh god, Primera and Brion. Fantastic. I love the lower ladder. Primarina, Mr. Mime, Moal, it's Mono Fairy except for Amoonguss. Okay, so let's just lead Coco because you don't have anything that's that fast. He leads Moal. Which is actually not best news bears for me, but I don't think you're Scarfed. I'm going to go for the U-turn. I'm going to go for the U-turn. I don't know what he's going to switch in. And he's probably not going to switch in anything, actually. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it now? That would definitely make the most sense. Let's U-turn. That does absolutely nothing. I'm going to go into Buzzsaw. I know he can play rough. But I feel like Buzzsaw can take it. So let's go into Buzzsaw. He's going to Iron Head this time as well. And he just goes for the Stealth Rock, so that's a good play. That is a decent play. I'm going to sub up. Because if he switches out, then I can go for a move accordingly. And if he play roughs, then I know he's got play rough. I'm going to sub up, and he's going to go for the knockoff. That's lovely. Because now I'm behind a sub, and I can just fire off an Earthquake. I can kind of see why he wanted to knock me off in case I was scarfed and was just going to sweep his team. But I'm not. He's got Seismic Toss, and that's going to fade my sub. I don't think 2 are, though, so I'm going to go for another one. Am I max speed? No, I don't think I am. No, two aren't going to break my sub. One Seismic Toss, sorry, isn't going to break myself. 2 will. He's going to put double out into the Amoonguss. I'm fine with this because I can hit this thing neutrally with my Leech Life, get some health back. Even if it doesn't mean I can stay in for that long, I can indeed just go for the Leech Life and do some demoosh. The question is what do I really want going to sleep? Probably my Coco. I mean, Coco can just wild charge everything but the Mawile and the Amoonguss if I get rid of these 2 things. So let's see how much this Leech Life does. I think it might do 40%. Maybe it's Buzzhole I won't go to sleep. But then again, Buzzhole's nice, you know. But Mr. Mime outspeeds and will kill with Psychic. Primeria will be able to kill with a Fairy move, although I'll outspeed. But I won't be able to do much to it. What's your name? Oh, that does almost half. I'm just going to go for another one. And he went for Giga Drain, not Sludge Bomb. Don't ask. Each to their own, my friends. Each to their own. I'm going to fire off another Leech Life. Mimikyu kind of beats me because it can have its disguise and focus sash and just kill me with a play rough. But I'm just going to be able to Leech Life again here. I mean, why would I not sub up? I don't know. As he's going to get his regen back and go for the Intimidate. Very nice. Very nicely done. But alas, I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. Because if I get a kill, then I get my Intimidate off, and that's just good for everyone involved. And I don't know if he's got Play Rough. He's got a yeah, maybe he will have Play Rough. I don't know. Out comes the Brion, who takes that reasonably well. In fairness, I'm just gonna fire off another Earthquake. Because this thing's not gonna have. I mean, it could have Rest. I think that does break myself. Okay, but now what I can do is Amoonguss really isn't on a lot, so I'm just gonna go into my Coco. I'm gonna go into my Coco. I'm gonna take this skull to the face. He goes for Baby Doll Eyes, lowering my attack. Okay, and I'm just going to Brave Bird, predicting the Amoonguss to come in. And in comes the Amoonguss. I'm going to Brave Bird, and Shazam, it does not die. Shazam, it does not die. So let's go for another Brave Bird here. Because of the attack drop, it didn't die, which is very unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, it's very unfortunate. But I'm just going to go for another Brave Bird here. He could go out into his Mawile. Foul Shower. Foul Shower, he can go out into his Mawile. For sure, he can go out into Mawile. But the thing is, I can wild charge from this range, and he doesn't necessarily know. I mean, I can wild charge from this range. So let's wild charge, shall we? Let's wild charge. Let's not be dumb about it. I just want to make sure I click wild charge. Let's not be dumb about it. Let's just wild charge. I'm pretty sure I've got the electric terrain up, so I'm pretty sure it's going to take out this Amoonguss. I'm just opening a tub of Vaseline over and over again. Don't ask me why. I like to fiddle. I like to fiddle, and I like to piddle. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Fight me about it. Literally just fight me about it. I'm going to readjust the camera. He's making his time to make this decision. I don't actually think this guy is too bad a player. But I think his team is a little bit wackadoodle. And I love a good wackadoodle, so who doesn't like a good wackadoodle? I like his little sprite. I want to change mine. I always change between freaking N and the... Where are you? Oldest son. But I kind of want to find someone new. You. I love you. You look so cool. Okay. Who do I mean, what? Like, okay. I could be a babe in bikini. No. I don't know. I love N. N is so cool. He's one of my favorite characters ever, I think. I like the American football player. I like the tennis player because I play lots of tennis. But other than that, I mean, I think Koga's pretty cool because he's a ninja, but that's just because I like ninjas. So maybe I think I'm going to go for, and I think I'm going to end up changing this, but I'm going to go for one of the ninjas. Where are the ninjas? There are the ninjas. Where are they? Hey, I know they're somewhere. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, cool. So I'm that now. As he goes out into his Mawile and takes 31%, so I'm just going to go for another wild charge. Because wild charge plus Brave Bird will take out the Amoonguss. I'm going to be picking up a kill here. He really just doesn't want to go 6-5 down. That is the last thing he wants. He just does not want to go 6-5 down. Literally the last thing he wants is to go 6-5 down. Goes out to the Amoonguss. There we go. I'm going to Wild Charge. And now I'm going to Brave Bird. The thing is he can keep switching and stuff. But this Brave Bird is still going to kill, even though I got the attack drop. And I think Brave Bird plus Brave Bird will kill Mawile. Although maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to go out back into Mawile. There's the Mawile. But I think I'm going to Brave Bird. Hopefully 2 of these will kill. It doesn't quite kill. Okay, so I'm actually just going to U-turn here, as I think he's going out into the Amoonguss again. But he played that well, I guess. But the thing is it didn't really get him anywhere. So I'm going to go out to my Aerodactyl. I really hope that Mawile is in the range of an Aerial Ace. I really hope so. Let's just Aerial Ace here. I'm hoping Mawile is in range. Maybe it's not because of the Intimidate. But I am Mega. He's in range. Even after leftovers, you're in range. I'm going to go for an Aerial Ace. That is bad news for you because nothing in your team really wants to take on an Aerial Ace. There's the Brion. You're not even going to take this on. I'm going to get a crit hit, but that means 2 would have killed anyway, I think. But I like to crit anyway because critting is good fun. I've been lucky recently. Hopefully it's not going to come and bite me in the ass in my next GPC game, which I have not played yet, so that's not a hint at all. I guess what I'm going to do is go. I mean, Aerial Ace is nice because it just beats this and this and this and this. I'm just gonna go for another Aerial Ace. Screw it, I don't need this thing. That does nothing. That does nothing. He misses his Aerial Ace. That sucks for him. And that does nothing. So I'm just gonna defog because defogging is fun. And I don't think he's gonna be able to take me out. So that's fine. He's gonna paralyze me. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks up. I get Flinch and can't move. He's going to get a Reflect up. This is actually a little bit scary, but I'm just going to stay in and go for Stealth Rocks anyway. I'm just going to get paralyzed over and over again. I shouldn't have said that I was getting lucky. I really just shouldn't have said that at all. That is the last thing I should have said because now I'm going to get unlucky. Oh, there we go, and again. And he's going to Baton Pass into his Primarina. And all those, yeah, that's nice. I like that. That's juicy. I mean, let's just Aerial Ace. That does nothing. I should have got my rocks up. He's going to go for Sparkling Aurora. Aria. I don't know what that does. Let's find out together as one what that does. Oh my lord. I'm still getting surprises from the old 7th gem. What was it called? Sparkling? 90. The target is cured of its burn. Why would you ever want to cure me of burn? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Why you won't ever use Surf. But whatevs. Each to their own. I'm going to lose this match, and that's a real shame. So I'm going to go out my Coco. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to U-turn. Try and burn these Reflect turns. Do you feel me? Try and burn these Reflect turns. I'm going to try and burn them. He's going to get on out of here, so that is incredible, because I'm literally just trying to burn the turns. You're going to burn the turns, because I'm going to burn your turns, Mr. Burns. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think I can just go Buzzhole, which is lovely. And I can just go sub and burn another turn. I know maybe getting killed would be a good thing, but I think getting a sub up, burning another... Oh, Reflects is over. Reflects over. He is not the thing with the stuff, the light clay. He doesn't have any clay whatsoever. He is nothing like clay. Clay's got an extra drill, and he doesn't have an extra drill. There we go. Do you see those links? Do you see them? Those big old links? So he goes to Seismic Toss. That's not going to bring my sub, like I said. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for an Earthquake. And something going to be taking some big ass damage. Yeah, Mawile's finally going to go down. No more Intimidating. That is basically GG. I'm going to get an attack raise. And I think, potentially Buzzhole's just going to take this for us. Let's just Leech Life. Because he's going to SD. That was a mistake, I believe. Because I believe, unless he's Focus Sash. Because I believe that this is... Ooh, girl, what you doing? He's got a red card. I'm going to miss my Gunk Shot. But hopefully he's going to go for Play Rough. There's the Leech Life. Leech Life or the Beach Life. I'm going to go for a Gunk Shot again. Can we hit? The Shadow Sneak's going to crit me and take me out. Which is always fun. Which is always fun. Always fun. Let's go to 9 Tails. Let's 9 of the Tails. And let's just fire off a big old Blizzard. If you go Primarina, that's fine. Blizzard's not quite going to kill you, but it is going to Twitch here. You're going to kill me, though, which is sadness. But alas, the plan with the Sam is going to be the Sand Slash. I'm a Steel type. I'm going to Iron Head everything and Icicle Crash everything, and you're going to lose, motherfucker. So I'm going to Iron Head here, I'm going to outspeed. Shadow Sneak should not take me out. There we go, I'm eating that up. Iron Head's going to go out and take out the Mimikyu. His only chance of survival would be the Primarina, but he goes out into the Mr. Mime. Iron Head is going to kill. I'm going to outspeed. Oh my god, how did that not kill? How did that not kill? And he's going to Thunder Wave me. How did that not kill? I'm going to say that one more time. How did that not kill? I'm 250. I'm going to get paralyzed and can't move. This Mr. Mime has caused so many paralyses. I'm not going to lie. So many. I just need the Iron Head. It's not going to kill, I don't think. I don't know how that did 71%. This is going to do about 35% then. Wow, that must have been a min roll, dude. That must have been a min roll. There's no way in hell. There is no way in hell that Mr. Mime. What is Mr. Mime's defense, huh? Slash data Mr.Mime. Mr. Mime. Freaking beast. 65 defense and 40 HP. How did that live? What the hell? It's stab as well. It's stab as well. God damn it. He just made a not very big mistake. Oh. I did not mean to do that. I don't know if there's music playing. There is music playing. Let's just go for the Icicle Crash in case he wants to get cheeky and go out into the Amoonguss. But I don't think he's going to. Oh. There's the Amoonguss. I only did 48%. I have a feeling I might still outspeed you. And Icicle Crash basically kills this thing. So, can we get a flinch? That'd be fun. That'd be very fun. There's no flinching around here. But what I can do is go out into my Koko. And I think I can just see this game off. With a Brave Bird. With a Brave Bird. A Wild Charge. And a Wild Charge. I think that's GG. This was actually really close. I nearly bottled this. I think I'm not really concentrating as hard as I should be. Really not concentrating as hard as I should be. There's the Mr. Mime. I'm just going to Brave Bird, take you out. Another Brave Bird is going to take you out, and your Reflect's going to go this turn. So that is the G's of the G's. Out comes Primarina. I'm going to Wild Charge. Goodbye, Mr. Pie. Although out comes the Amoonguss, who's going to take 35% from that. So that means I can just Wild Charge again. I didn't realize that Amoonguss took that much. I thought it was going to be like 20%, maybe 25% on a good day. There goes the Primarina. Down, bye-bye. Now Brave Bird takes you out. That is going to be GG. He played that reasonably well. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I ran out of data on my computer once again. I'm going to have to try and clear that up at some point or another. Let's see if we can get one more match, and then we'll call it a day there. Because I really want to play some more Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not going to lie on my phone. It's pretty good fun. We're going up against a Fortress, an Abomasnow, a Tyranitar, and a Charizard Y. Hopefully, he's got an all-weather team, which is amazing. He's got a Politoed and a Greninja. So maybe we'll go for one more after this. I'm going to go leave my Tapu Koko. He's going to leave with his Tyranitar. He's probably just going to get up his rocks. I'm going to go for the U-turn, hopefully get some decent damage off, but we shall see. And then I guess I'll just go out into nothing. I don't really have a switch into this thing, so that seems like offensive kind of damage to me. I need to turn my freaking thing down. Lovely. So is he going for the Stone Edge? He very well could be. I'm going to go down to my Aerodactyl. I think he can take any hit. Actually, we'll take a Dark hit as well. He goes to the Earthquake. So that's perfect because I'm just going to go ahead and be flying and stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and get my rocks up for the Abomasnow and general damage. I think he's going to Stone Edge now. There's a Stone Edge. And that actually just kills me. So you're literally so offensive. I'm going to go out to my Greninja and fire off a Hydro Pump. I'm actually happy just because I've got my rocks up. That is going to take out that Tyranitar. And this game, it could be closer than I think because my team has just got so many holes and I really don't deal with the Abomasnow, Politoed, or the Charizard well at all. Out comes the Politoed. Okay, so unless you're Scarf, which you very well could be because it's not like you have a Rain Sweeper. But I think my best play still... I mean, what do I really have for this thing? Not a lot. Let's go Koko, because Koko is assault vested, so I should be able to take any one hit. He goes for the Skull. Please, no burn. No burn. Man, I'm a lucky ducky today. Let's be honest, I'm a lucky ducky. I'm going to Wild Charge and take out the Politoed. He's going to stay in, just sacking his Politoed, basically. So the Abomasnow that I'm guessing is coming out. Out comes Fortress. I'm actually just going to go for Hidden Power Fire and see how much that does. He may want to get his rocks up. I don't know. That does nothing because it's raining. He's going to Rapid Spin. I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn, as I do very much feel a Gyro Ball coming my way. I feel it coming in the air tonight, and I can just go into Buzzhole very, very freely. I wanted to punish him for the Rapid Spin play or the Stealth Rocks play. There's the Rocks play, but I wasn't able to because of the rain. So that's cool for my opponent. I'm just going to go for the sub here, and that's bad news bears for him because I'm behind the sub and I basically take on everything. I could very well have Stone Edge, so he doesn't really want to go out into Zard, but out comes the Frog. And I'm just going to Leech Life. He goes for a Hidden Power, Fire, as we see, and I'm just going to go for the Leech Life, and I am going to be not going to be able to do that much to this guy. Not going to be able to do that much at all, actually. So I really don't feel like you're Scarf because you lost health. No, you didn't lose health. Did you? No, you didn't, you cheeky little bugger. So you could be Scarf. I feel like I can live it here anyway and just go for the Earthquake. There's the Surf though. My opponent played me like an absolute book, but Earthquake's still going to kill, so it's fine. The only way it wouldn't have killed if he went in for like Hidden Power Flying, which he doesn't have, or Acrobatics or something, which he obviously would have gone for first turn. So he sees that I've got the Earthquake. He knows I'm going to have the Fighting move. And I'm just going to allow him to try and take me out. I'm going to go for a Leech Life here. He's going to go for a Fire Blast, not Mega Evolving, so that he can keep his Sun around for longer. But that's fine because I can just go out to my Coco and win the game like that. And I think what I'm actually going to do is get one more because I'd like a challenge for this team. But hopefully we've climbed the ladder a little bit. He goes out into the Fortress. I mean, he's delaying the inevitable. Because I'm not going to go down to the recoil damage, although I may go down to the recoil damage. No, because I'm going to hit about Fire against the Abomasnow as well, unless of course he's got Ice Shard on that Abomasnow. Maybe he went for Fire Blast because it's Mega Abomasnow. That would make sense. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Fire, and hopefully, and he's got the Ice Shard. There we go. Nice play from my opponent. But now what I can do is go into Ninetales. Ninetales, I meant Sand Slash, and I can Iron Head plus Ice Cold Crash. I'm not sure if Ice Cold Crash is actually going to kill the Zard, considering that it is Mega. So I'm just going to Iron It here. He's got a Sash. Holy smokes, has he got Earthquake? He's got Earthquake. I'm going to live that though, which is lovely. So I'm just going to Iron Head now, and that should be GG. So in this other match, let's hop on over to here as we go against a much better team. Okay, although I don't like having Chansey here, but it's okay. We've got Tabulele, a Formosa, a Magnezone, a Chansey, a Landorus, and a freaking Mega Metagross. So I don't really have a switch into Mega Metagross. I'm going to take out the Abomasnow here, and there is, I mean, he may get his, he doesn't have Mega. He just doesn't have a Mega. So that's fine for me, as he's going to go for the Flame Charge. I can just go out into my Ninetales and finish him off with a Blizzard. And that should be GG over there. Right, so what I'd like to do is lead with my Ninetales, because I think he's going to lead with the Landos. Yes, he leads with the Metagross, which is just horrible news for me. That is just horrible news for me. I'm going to have to go out into Buzzhole. It's the only thing I can possibly take a hit from this thing, and it can't take two. So he's going to go for the Meteor Mash. That is going to do 38%. Now, I guess what I do is pull an aggressive double out into my Greninja on the good old Zen Headbutt. So hopefully I won this match. I did indeed win this match. Let's go back to this match and see what happened. He went for another Meteor Mash, which I disagree with completely because I could have killed him with an Earthquake. But nonetheless, Bullet Punch isn't going to kill me, and I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse as he goes out into his Magnezone, showing me that he's definitely Scarfed here. So that's one Scarf Magnezone if I've ever seen one. And he can just Volt. It's like the freest of Volt switches. So I'm just going to go out into my Coco here so that I can get some initiative whatever he goes into. Because I basically do. He actually just fires off a Flash Cannon. I actually eat that up, so I'm not really sure what his set is, to be honest with you. And I'm going to U-turn on out of here as he's going to fire off another Flash Cannon. So I don't really have the best switches in here. Do I sack my Greninja because he's Life Orb? Yeah, I'm just going to sack Greninja here. I'm not sure that's the best play because Greninja is really good against the team. But he's now going to Volt Switch, showing me maybe he's Assault Vest. I don't know. I'm not really too sure. Going to be honest with you, I'm not really too sure whatsoever. So I'd like to get Rocks up because it'll help me wear down his team. But other than that, I'm not really feeling too funky about this match. I'm going to try and win with the Sand Slash. If I can get up an SD and wear down his team, then I can win. Out comes Formosa. This is the only thing that could stop me from winning. I'm going to go out into my Ninetales because I know I outspeed and I think Blizzard will kill. So I'm just going to go out to my Ninetales here. And getting the hail up is nice for me. So I'm just going to go for the Blizzard. I'm imagining he goes for the U-turn, showing me that he's Scarfed. Okay, so we now know that this is Scarf Formosa. He goes out into the Metagross, and I'm going to get a Blizzard off, and that does nothing. Again, I can't. It's really annoying. I'm going to Buzzhole here. I could have killed this thing, but it's a shame I didn't. He's going to get the attack raised, and that's GG because now Bullet Punch is going to kill my Sand Slash maybe. I know it won't kill my Sand Slash, but it'll do enough to where Sand Slash cannot sweep, so that's really annoying. Where he misses his Meteor Mash. There we go. 10% for 10%, man. It's 10% for 10%. I've been so lucky, it's unreal. I've been so lucky in this live, it is unreal. I can't remember getting a single crit against me. Not one, and if it was, I was like 1%. Okay, so he's going to go out into his Lele. I'm very sure that I'm not scarfed, of course. And I think what I'd like to do is go out and just go for the Earthquake, or go for the Leech Life in case he makes a misplay. He does not make the misplay. He goes for the Side Shock. I'm going to go out into my Coco. Or do I just go... okay, I actually would like to win this match because it's actually the only tough match that we've really had. So let's try and do the deed. I don't know if my Sand Slash, Alolan Sand Slash with 252 in attack. You really do not have a lot of attack, do you, Sand Slash? I used to be adamant, but I just didn't outspeed enough stuff. So Iron Head to a Tapu Lele. Are you going to kill? Yes, you're going to kill because you're also Life Orbed. Life Orbed. Okay, that's lovely. The question now is I think that I would love to SD just for the Chansey, but I can't really risk it. I'm going to go for the Iron Head. I was still low ladder, so I don't really want to be making big plays now. But he doesn't have the best switch in because I'm going to outspeed his Magnezone. Because it's not scarfed, even after the... I think I should speed it even without the hail. Magnezone. 60. Oh, I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am. I am a Sand Slash. I am a Sand Slash. Yeah, I'm 65, so there we go. So I will outspeed you anyways. In comes the Chansey. He's going to take this Iron Head quite well. Now, the annoying thing is I'm going to go out into my Aerodactyl. But I really don't want to because I really think he's going to Thunder Wave. I really do think he's going to Thunder Wave. And I'm kind of wishing I had Taunt at this point. But I need to keep Sand Slash around because it's my only way to win. It's my only way to win. There's the Thunder Wave, exactly. So what I need to do is get an SD up so that I can kill this thing. I'm going to go for the rocks here because I think he's going out into his Lando. I do. And I think he's going to get up his own rocks, and I can just go out into my Ninetales. I know it's a bold play because I need the Ninetales for the Sand Slash and all that jazz, but I have to be making bold plays here. So I'm going to get fully paralyzed. Of course I am. I did actually get that. That was very unlucky. I've been fully paralyzed a lot. So I'm going to go for Stealth Rocks here. Kind of hoping he stays in, but he doesn't. He goes out into the Magnezone. I'm actually okay with this because this Magnezone is a bit of a weird set. So... I mean, I can take 2 Flash Cannons, but I actually can't really do much to kill him. I think what I'm going to do is just go for the Roost because I think he's going to Volt Switch. Of course, he's going to still outspeed me. I'm still going to outspeed him, and he's going to go for the Volt Switch. If I got that play right, and I actually didn't outspeed him, that would have been nice. But, I mean, I could have Earthquake there, so that's odd. He goes out into the Formosa here, just knowing that he can just high jump kick me and win the match pretty much, which is really unfortunate. There's no play I can make. Because I go either of these, he dies, and he gets past me. So I have to Aerial Ace, hope he misses. He doesn't, and that is going to be GG. That is going to be GG, I'm pretty sure. Let's go Coco, just in case, and I can fire off a Brave Bird here. I can fire off a Brave Bird, and there's a small chance we'll live this. But he's got a plus attack because he's not freaking... He's adamant, so that's definitely GG. A +1 banded Formosa, basically. Going for high jump kick against Tapu Koko. That's going to kill me, for sure. There's the high jump kick. However, the good thing about this is there is a chance that no, I don't think Sand Slash is going to outspeed you. I'm going to go for a Blizzard. There's a high jump kick. I'm going to die. Sand Slash, can you outspeed this guy? Unless... No, let's just Iron Head, because he could miss, and I could SD, but he is going to outspeed me. That's going to be GG. And on that negative note, we're going to go ahead and finish this live here. I know it wasn't very good live. I lost the one match that was even a little bit hard. But the reason I used this team was because I knew I was lower ladder, so I knew I could have some fun. But that is going to be all from me today, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like rating down below. If you feel like an absolute legend, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. But other than that, I'll smell you later.